It is your boy, Mad Max. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the importance of keeping busy while living with muscular dystrophy. But before I get into the video, I first want to talk about Maximus Moves, my health and wellness coaching service for others living with physical disabilities. Living with muscular dystrophy myself, I know how hard it is to find purpose and direction in life. Are you held back by self-limiting beliefs thinking you'll never have a social life you want, the love life you want, or thinking fitness is totally out of the question? With my heart, mind, and body method, you will soon realize nothing is holding you back. Think of me as your older brother and accountability partner with the mission to improve your mind, body, and soul. So if you or someone you know is currently living with a physical disability, book a strategy session with me in the description below, and we will create a personalized workout and wellness plan catered to your personal needs to take back control of your life. If you also want to join my private Facebook group for other like-minded individuals who are also motivated to take back control of their lives, link is in the description below. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the importance of staying busy. Obviously, this doesn't necessarily have to apply to someone out there living with muscular dystrophy or any disability. I think that it's just super important in general. So the first thing I want to talk about in relation to the importance of keeping busy is it helps to give you purpose. Nothing is more important in life than having some kind of purpose, some sort of goal, some kind of mission, and something that you could get to every day. It could be doing YouTube videos, it could be becoming an artist. Whatever it is, there's something that you need to give you purpose, to give you a vision. And, sometimes we don't necessarily know what our purpose is. But that being said, it's a matter of self-exploration and seeing where you really want to go in life. So often we're doing things that we don't really like to do. So often we're doing that job that you hate, doing anything that you really don't like to do. And that's a matter of self-exploration to really finding your purpose. Because some people, I think most people, aren't really cut out for a boring 9 to 5 job where there's nothing to really live for, things are pretty boring, and you really don't know what to do with your life. Similar to purpose when it comes to work, having purpose in your social life, having purpose in your love life. For example, it's the little things that really matter. So I go out every Wednesday night for trivia at a local bar with some of my friends, and obviously it's not a very deep sort of thing, but it's definitely a way to have purpose. Do things weekly, do things that will put you in a pattern, into a habit. So on top of keeping busy, another thing that's important talking about this topic is having things to do to take your mind off of things. That's not to say if you're having some mental health issue to just suppress it, but a lot of times when you start to ruminate and start to think about things that are going wrong in your life, you really don't want to do anything. And it happens to all of us, to be honest, but it's a matter of pushing through and just living life despite whatever it might be. And it's super important to just work through it, to do something, to move, to exercise, to go for a walk, go for a roll in my situation. But whatever it is, just find some kind of thing to do, some sort of purpose. Another thing too is similar to this is just fighting whatever mental issues you might have and just clearing your head and getting back to whatever it is. I think that too often we're miserable because we don't really do what we want to do in life. A lot of times, as I said before, we're doing a boring job, we're doing something that we really don't like. Another thing with purpose is it really is something that is a gift that keeps on giving. When you find purpose, things just start to flow. When you find purpose, things seem easier than they were before. So, before I move on to whatever else I want to talk about today with regards to finding purpose, I first wanted to talk about supplements. More specifically, supplements I use every day, whether it's creatine monohydrate to give me an extra boost in my workout, whey protein powder for my recovery. I swear by them. And you should add them to your daily workout too. Living with muscular dystrophy and taking steroids, I also need vitamin D3 to keep my bones strong and CoQ10 to keep my heart healthy. And I also like to use lion's mane mushroom to keep my mind in check. So if you're interested in adding these supplements, links are in the description below. Now back to the video. So getting back into it, finding purpose, finding meaning is extremely difficult. Even more so living with a disability where there are added challenges and issues waiting at every turn. But that being said, sometimes you just have to dive into whatever it is. Dive into your workout. Finding purpose doesn't necessarily have to be a chore. It could be something very pleasurable, something very fun even. And I think when it comes to finding purpose, it has to be something that you are genuinely passionate about and love to do. Too many times we're not happy with our lot in life. Too many times we think, oh, I'll never be good enough. But a lot of times that's just our mind giving us BS. We are more powerful, we are stronger than we think. And a good way to empower yourself is to find purpose. In a way, the purpose is to find purpose, whether it's something big or something small. Another thing with purpose is finding a community that is also like-minded to you, whether it's a Facebook community, which is something I am providing for people living with disabilities that still want to live life despite limitations, or go bowling with a group. Whatever it is, having people that want to do the same thing as you, having that community really helps to inspire you, especially on days that you're not feeling too well. Having a community of people that have similar experiences to you really helps to make life more meaningful and gives you greater purpose. So just to wrap up this video real quick, finding purpose is very important in terms of having a happy life, in terms of managing whatever mental health or whatever struggle you're going through. Sure, it's a distraction, but you just need to keep going. So again, finding meaning is the key to having an enjoyable life. And again, it's easier said than done, and it really takes work. So please like, comment, and subscribe. But before I go, I actually want to add something. I want to talk about the situation going on in Ukraine, which is making me really mad and getting me madder by the second. As the pounding continues in Ukraine and the criminality and immorality continue on the part of the Russian army, it's maddening how the whole world in unison is not stopping the madman Putin. Enough is enough. It's too much of a violation of humanity. Put an end to the atrocities, criminality, immorality by the Russian forces in Ukraine now, now, now. So, being realistic here, there are certain things that all of us can do to help the situation in Ukraine. And one of the ways is to donate to the United Way worldwide in the description below of this video. United Way Worldwide is the world's biggest privately funded nonprofit and has set up a relief fund in response to the intensifying humanitarian crisis to provide transportation, shelter, food, and medicine, including infant supplies such as baby formula. So, again, please smash that like button, comment, subscribe. Until next time, it's your boy Max, over and out.